What's up, guys? John Rettinger here. So yesterday, during the first day of Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, also known as WWDC, Apple did something that surprised a lot of people, me included. They rebranded their line of laptops. In case you didn't see my recap or happened to watch the conference, what they did was they took the 13-inch aluminum MacBook model up to the specs and are now calling it MacBook Pro. So really, anything that was aluminum before, that wasn't a MacBook Air, is now under the MacBook Pro family. The only remaining MacBook now is the plastic model. There still is the MacBook Air line, as I mentioned, and this doesn't affect any of the desktops line. It was only with the laptops. And I found this to be a very interesting rebrand. Apple generally is very protective of their brand name and the brand image. They spent so much time cultivating and growing that MacBook name that it seems very suspicious that they would essentially abandon it and put the MacBook Pro moniker on all devices. While the new 13-inch MacBook Pros certainly are Pro-ready with the addition of SD card, FireWire, and really fantastic specs, the remaining MacBook is the outdated design of the plastic model. And it seems to me that Apple is opening the door for something new to slot in under the MacBook name. And I think that product that's coming, that's going to slot in to that MacBook, is going to be this new tablet that's been rumored for quite a while, possibly a 10-inch touchscreen. Apple spent too much time building that MacBook name to really just abandon it, and I think there's some big product coming that's going to fill that niche. And I definitely think it's going to be a non-physical keyboard device. Maybe a 13-inch tablet, maybe a 10-inch like it's been reported, some sort of netbook-esque device. I think we're going to see a complete rebrand of the former MacBook line. The plastic model, I think, is certainly going to be short for this world. There have been rumors swirling that Steve Jobs was waiting for a comeback at the end of June and wanted to do it in a grand product announcement. And I think this really could be the ideal way. Between now and the end of June, just a couple of weeks, there's not that much time for the MacBook name to be tarnished or forgotten. And the end of June would be perfect timing to really resurrect, I suppose, now that MacBook name. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Apple is segmenting their products to open the door to a new generation, sort of lower-end MacBook coming in at maybe the $600-700 price point? Do you think I'm way off base? Do you think that they're just going to keep the plastic model? It's going to say the plastic model, and they're just going to be the aluminum MacBook Pros and the MacBook Airs? You know, and while we're talking about the MacBook Pro's specs, I want to talk for a minute about the MacBook Air. It did get a spec bump and a significant price drop on the SSD model. It actually dropped $700. But what Apple didn't do was replace the black bezel to match their other laptops, and they didn't give it the full glass multi-touch clicky trackpad. It still has a button. So what do you guys think about that? Does it look like Apple's phasing out the MacBook Air? Was this just an incremental upgrade before a big overhaul comes soon? I tend to think that this is sort of a minor facelift before a big update comes. I think Apple put too much R&D into the MacBook Air to abandon it right now. Certainly the lower price point makes it much more appealing, and I think it will gain market share. So guys, what do you think about all these points? Just wanted your opinion. Leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. For exclusive content, be sure to check me out on Twitter, twitter.com/John4Lakers. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.